Yo, what's good YouTube? VISHBEGAMIN here. I'm here to show you guys how to make a Paul George build. This is going to be more so the Clippers / 76ers version of him when he started to lose more of his athleticism, got older, but improved more so in his dribble style and shooting. I know this season he hasn't played well because he's now finally around 34, 35. The injuries have really piled up, caught up to him. But yeah, I'll show you two versions. I'll show you the version that I made with my cap breakers, and then I will show later on another way on how to make a more defensive version of him that'll get you the shades of right now. When I made this build at first, it had shades of Paul George #1, but once they updated the shades of, they randomly like changed it to where like he's not even on there anymore. But when I first initially made it from like season 1 and 2, it had him as #1. So, but yeah, all my animations right here are all Paul George, either Paul George or Jason Tatum for the dribble moves, and same thing for like the free throw, the layup style, Jason Tatum. So that's why I go for like an 85, so I can have good layup animations. If it's not Paul George, it's gonna be someone else similar, like Penny Hardaway. There's not many post hop shot options that look similar to George, so I just went with like a Devin Booker. My jump shot is base Paul George, release 1 Oscar Robertson. I feel like that's the best release one, or at least one of the best ones to just increase your height. Then release 2 is Devin Booker. I have all my builds, I always have it on push and release speed as normal, because when you have a normal release speed, it gives you a bigger green window. And for me personally, I don't like fast jump shots. I like to take my time with it, and whenever I'm shooting a shot, it's going to be after I create space or if I'm wide open. So that's just my play style. And it's 85% Oscar Robertson, 15% Devin Booker on the blend. But yeah, let me go ahead and take you over to the builder and show you how I made it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is make him named Paul George. Put it right-handed and jersey number currently number 8. Put him on the Pacers or the Pelicans as an example of teams that could be number 8 or 13 to resemble those stages of his career on the Clippers and 76ers. We're putting him in the position small forward, height 6'8", weight 220 pounds, and his wingspan at 6'11". Those are his vitals. Driving layup, we're putting it at 85, so that way you can get physical finisher and layup mix master on silver, and you get great layup animations. That's why I recommend on a lot of builds to have at the very least 85 or 80, but 85 gives you more animation options. Driving dunk, we're going to put it at an 87 to get silver posterizer, and then eventually with your 2 leftover cap breakers, you can put it up to an 89 for pro contact stop 1. Post controller, put it in at a 70 to at least have post fade phenom on silver. The mid range, we're going to put it at an 87. That way your dead eye, set shot, and shifty shooter are all gold, going from 87 to a 92. The 3 ball, put it at an 85 to have a better shot of making consistent threes. 83 will get you to bronze limitless, but 85 is going to give you a slightly better chance of knocking down consistent 3-point shots. The free throw, we'll put it at an 89 to help you knock down free throws better in starting 5 and rec. Ball handle, I'm going to put it up to an 86 to get silver ankle assassin. That's honestly plenty to get stuns. I feel like with builds that have Hall of Fame, gold, legend even, they're all the same from silver onward. As long as you have an 86 or above, you're going to get the best stun animations. Speed of ball 75 to get silver lightning launch. I keep the pass accuracy this way. You can put it at a 60 and 55, and that's actually pretty decent on this game this year. Perimeter, I'm gonna put it up to an 85 to get mostly silver badges and immovable enforcer gold. The interior, will put it up to a 74 to get post lockdown on bronze. The block, we're gonna put it up to an 84 to get silver paint patroller. Steel, I leave it alone because everything is RNG, so as long as you're in good positioning and you just reach at the very right time after doing like an awkward dribble move in a certain positioning, you'll get the steal. And if you're in the passing lane and you position your body in a good spot and they should just throw a bad pass at a bad time, the steal will naturally come to you. I do this on a build with 55 steal. I do this on guard builds that have 35 steal, and it's all the same. Speed, we're putting at an 80. His listed speed is 79. We'll put it at an 80. Agility, you're gonna put it at a 76 to get on-ball menace on silver. Strength, we're gonna go put it at a 85 to get strong handle Hall of Fame and immovable enforcer gold. So that way you can play great elite defense, and when people are pressing up on you, the strong handle is gonna help you get you a better blow by animation. And then the vertical, we'll put it at a 78. That way you can meet the requirements of using your remaining cap breakers to get pro contacts off one. And then, unfortunately, now they updated the shades up to where he's not in it. But when I made the build, initially, it had him at number 1. And that's why I made the build and put the VC into it. But you do get 2-way 3-level shot creator, and it's a very great all-around build. Now, another way to make this build, if you want it for better perimeter defense and also get shades of Paul George nowadays, is by sacrificing the interior, lowering the speed, and lowering the block, and up the perimeter from 85 to 89, and having the agility set ahead of time to 80. That way, what you could do is add +5 to your mid-range to still get the 92 mid-range and have your 3 badges over here on gold. And then you have 3 remaining cap breakers, and you can make all of your challenger, on-ball menace, and pick dodger on gold. Then you could choose if you want to use your tier 1 on challenger to make it Hall of Fame, or your set shot specialist to be Hall of Fame, whatever your play style is. It's up to you though. Like your block isn't going to be as high and your interior won't be as high, but you still have an 85 strength that can kind of finesse that as your interior. But I made it initially with the block at an 84 and interior at a 74 just to have decent interior defense in case if a big comes in, and I can help every now and then. I notice it helps me from time to time. A lot of people say silver paint patroller doesn't do much, but it helps every now and then, in my opinion. I get in good positioning. But yeah, this time you get the shades of like Jaylen Brown and Paul George now popping up over here, and it's the same name, 2-way 3-level shot creator. So there's 2 variations of making it right there. If you like the video, I upload videos 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's all been 76ers theme all week. I'm thinking next week's gonna be an MVP cases themed. So I'll show you guys the top 3 builds for that. And until then, make sure y'all drop a like and sub to the channel if you already haven't already. And until then, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.